What it do, fellas? So I'm gonna tell you tricks, strategies. Don't tell her I told you. I'm tripping, but I'm gonna tell you ways to basically make this woman. Sorry, I just did regret losing you last video, but I'm gonna tell you ways to make this woman trust you, and it's really simple. Like, I don't even really have any trust videos out. Honestly, you guys, and y'all know I drop a lot of videos, so maybe we can start a series, or if you drop questions below that you guys would like me to do in another video that maybe relates back to trust, let me know. But please give this video a big thumbs up. It truly helps your girl, and I truly appreciate it. And y'all, if you want your part twos, like I kind of just said, or any specific types of videos, comment it down below and check out everything in the bio. Okay, so are y'all ready? I'm gonna tell you. Listen, first off, gotta tell her, do not wait later. It's better to let her know now. So first off, the best thing about just that alone is how so attractive. Why do you care? Why do you care to tell her, shit, you got a whole lot of makeup on and you got to take that off? Why do you care to do that? You shouldn't. And another man will not even question if he should tell her, because if it looks cakey on her face, it looks cakey. If that dress is showing way too much and she's saying, oh, you're giving me bad compliments, or you're not gonna get none of this, hey, well, she looked good, you had to tell her. Well, it is what it is. If you got money and status, she'll let you do that. If you got money and status, come through. Or matter of fact, you need a crib. So listen, if you're not following, if it relates back to having her trust you, because you are doing something that you think, oh, this is helping me. Oh, this is what she's asking for. Because you are doing that, you have now allowed yourself to not only look like a simp, but never ever put yourself in a position of getting anywhere with her. You're forever, and not even the friend zone. It's as bad as in you're an acquaintance. So meaning you see her, you can't even get a bye. You can't even get a hi. You can't even get a look. You can't even get a no, none of that. Meaning you think you're with her, or there's something there, but there ain't she. So backtrack. When fellas are doing the most, or you're trying to do the most to gain her trust, there's no point. And why do you do it? Ask yourself. Maybe you can comment, or maybe you're not doing it. But if you, to be exact, are trying to get her to trust you, the only way most times is being real. Because even when you're faking it to try to get her to trust you, and I will go back on how attractive it is when you're just honest, when you just don't care, right? But in the process of trying to get her to trust you and doing the things that she wants to hear, doing the things that she likes, that give her a confirmation, or in other words, or in another word, a comfortability, right? So security as well, whatever. In order for y'all to fake it or do whatever, maybe, work harder, make more money just for that time being. Or, just tell her you make this much, but you don't. Like, sometimes the cap could come out a little bit, whatever. But in order, or if you're doing that to try to get her, fellas, it's just a waste of your time, because at the end, the true colors show. If you're broke and you were not somehow broke while you were with her, you're going to end up being broke at the end. Not from just her taking from your pockets, but you were never a guy that was on his grind. You were never a guy that was hustling, making money. Do you even spend time trying to figure out how you can make more money? How many ways are you trying to figure out how to make more money? But instead, y'all are trying to figure out how to get her to trust you. So maybe if I tell her I'm not going out, and I don't go out, I tell the bros, like, I can't. Even though she's not my girl, she said she doesn't want me at the club with my ex there. So instead, a lot of y'all want to waste your time, do these things where it's not even working. It's not even working, but matter of fact, it's just a complete waste of time where you look bad. Fellas, why do more for yourself? Make life so much easier. And I'm not trying to sound like no commercial, but real talk. You guys do more complicated things that make your life more complicated. When you start doing things more simple and just tell her, be yourself, be honest. Shit, if she don't like it, bye, ho. I can't really dance, at least not right now. I'm a little stiff right now. It's the weekend and all, but I'm gonna get my groove on later. But fellas, real talk. If you just be honest, and now we can start talking about how attractive it is. If you could just be honest, you will show a side of her where it's like she can't do or run you. Fellas, y'all gotta get that. If she comes into your life and she got you acting certain ways, or your feelings is like, foolish. Don't be foolish with these girls. She knows the truth. She can use you, do whatever she wants. The trust could be there, but it's a fake type of trust. So it's like back to the simp ways where, you know, if you want to say friends with benefits, that's what you are. Friend zone. Did I say friend zone earlier? I might have mixed those up. Sometimes I do that. But if it's friend zone type of vibe, or even worse than that, you're going to be stuck with that. You're going to be the person that she just calls because, you know what? You don't have the money. You don't have that type of status. But not that. You do not know how to just be honest and real and tell her. You have too much fear in you. You're too scared. You got to get over it. So backtrack. What I specifically put for you guys to, you know, get the concept a little bit better. I wrote this down. I said, make your intentions clear. Make it clear what you want from her. This is the nice part of how it could come kind of really, really attractive, where, you know, a lot of these girls are really for the streets, and you know that. So when you do tell her she looks good and shit, and not to say that you want to see what it's like, you know, inside of her, but no, you're telling her something that's real. Like, you look good. What are you about, right? Now, sometimes you guys say way too much. If you're being honest and real, you don't gotta say much, right? And also, when you are a high value man, or you got it going on like that, which you should, then that shit speaks for itself. Like, it's so clear to see that, wow, you're in your bag. It's so clear to see that you stay in the gym and you stay fit, you stay healthy, you look good. It's so clear to see that you keep your shit trimmed, keep it trimmed, keep it lined up, you know, stay crispy. But backtrack when I say make your intentions clear. Whatever it is that you want. Once again, trying to fake it to try to gain her trust, whether it's being, you know, I can name a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't want to get into that. Whatever you choose to do, trying to fake it, if you do not make your intentions clear, you ultimately end up looking like a simp too, because you guys are trying to give her what she wants to hear. So, not the alphas, obviously, we're not talking about that or whatever, but a lot of simps or a lot of guys out here that still aren't getting it, y'all are telling her, well, I don't want to dig you out. I don't want to be inside of you. Fella or fellas, if she came to your crib and she looks good as heck, she knows what's up already. So what's the point of keeping it inside? That's what you guys like to do. Y'all are too scared. Here's the problem once again. So instead, y'all will be like, okay, well, let me just tell her, like, I want to be friends. I just want to, you know, hang out. No. And here's the thing about this. Sometimes you guys feel like, okay, if I take this route of making her maybe feel like she's for the block, or, you know, maybe giving her something she doesn't want to hear, I won't have a chance to have her. I won't have a chance to get the trust, gain the trust. Who cares once again? But really, my point is, you guys are so worried, and you guys don't end up getting trust the other way around. So it's like a woman much rather, and this is not that, oh, you know what, her feelings are really not involved. Like, her feelings are still going to be impacted and whatnot. She's still going to feel her ways. But a woman much rather hear the truth because she finds that more attractive. She knows that, okay, you know what, well, I could do this, run game on another guy. I could tell a guy a lie, like, hey, I'm not messing with my ex, and my ex is not funding me. And shit, that guy's gonna be cool with it. He's gonna accept it. He's gonna and it just doesn't matter with him. But the alphas, they know, okay, well, you know, she's out here hoeing too, or she is a hoe. So really, what could you do in that case but be there for her the way you could be? So instead of being more sweet, back to, like, you know, softening up, feeling like, okay, I have to. And I'm going to talk about being a good listener and all that. I recently just talked about it. But those things apply as well, right? Being a listener that doesn't open his mouth, huge way to have her trust you even more. She wants to just talk sometimes. It's not necessarily she needs to know that you go out there and you're trustworthy. That's not what we're talking about in this video. And you see, this is why I say we have to have our part twos, because there's so much to talk about. So before we really get to the end, making it clear, making your intentions clear, it gains trust because she knows that you're not lying. But the nice thing about all of this is that you become more attractive. You become more of a guy that's like, okay, well, hey, even if he does me dirty, or even if he's like this or has other girls, he's still going to be honest. And the fact of it is that it's attractive, but look at the case. You are this type of guy. You are a guy that doesn't care. You're so real and raw that you tell her. You tell her straight up. Now, here's the thing. At the end of the day, like I said, she's not going to really want to hear that, in the sense of her feelings are going to get hurt, where, dang, that's how you feel, or the trust is not there because you're so honest. The trust is not really, going to go nowhere because you're so rude. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what she's really hurting, because women don't even pay attention enough to their feelings, let alone knowing. But I say this because she will select the bad boy over and over and over again. She will know her heart is broken, but she'll ignore that instead and put bandages or cover it up and say, well, that's not the case, just trying to cover up and back up and act like this is not what it is. But the truth of it is, it's not even because it's an addicting feeling, but women want bad boys. Women want the guys that forever will be the one to tell her, shit, like, you know what? You got ran through, and guess what? That means I can't deal with you. Or, hey, my boy told me what's up, and what's up. You know what's up. You know what you did, and that's my boy, and I don't know why he even spent money on you, but I can't deal with you. You see? Now, I know I'm talking about this in a way of like, well, if I tried this, I would never get her. Simps, stop talking. Simps, don't comment. If you're going to be on some BS, listen, the alphas do not care, and it works. So once again, if you're taking the right way that I just explained, you're going to get her to trust. And if it's not in the beginning, it doesn't matter. She will come back. Obviously, back up your shit. Don't be a bum or a guy that's not on top of his stuff, or not trying at least, and try to be honest and be raw and make things clear and give your intentions, or make your intentions very clear. Don't try to be doing all that when, it's not really going to work, because it doesn't make sense for your situation, at least not yet, right? So put in the work, of course. So it's like she sees the attractiveness, but you're getting more valuable, because you could listen, make your intentions clear, you could be there, and she can gain that trust to come back to you. She can gain that trust to know that you're honest, you're raw, and even if it hurts, or truth of the matter is that he still is going to keep it real with her. Now, the trust is going to be there as in more of an attachment as well. Like, women get attached to those bad guys, and the sad part about it is that they don't get their feelings fulfilled. They don't get consistency. So they're not attached necessarily to, like, they love this guy, but sometimes they even just want to know that this guy cares, that he's there. And so sometimes a woman's just seeking some time with him, some truth, some I need to be around you. A lot of these guys, and this is how real this shit is, a lot of these guys out here that are alphas, they keep it so raw, and definitely from the jump, once again, back your shit up, but they keep it so raw, and women will still get so involved with these guys after knowing, and this is just for the hoes out here, the guys that are for the blocks as well, after knowing he's for the block, after knowing he messes with all these girls, right? And she could be doing the same thing. She could be for the block, the hood too. But after knowing all that, she is still going to seek some sort of attention, some sort of, can you listen to me? I need to trust you. What are you doing? But you see, the trust is there. She wants it. And the truth is the simps are going to give her what she wants most times, right? You're going to give her patience. You're going to give her, you need some more time to yourself. You're going to give her that. But, when you make your intentions clear, the alphas out here that do, these women know what's up, and they know that not only, okay, you know what, if I don't take this opportunity, he's going to move on, but I can't always get this from the guys that I want. So it's kind of like the balance is so hard for women to find, but also women can't understand that certain guys are really good for them. That guy is actually good for you. That guy is the one for you. And some girls are asking for it over and over, picking the wrong guys, but that's not your part. Your part is just to follow the program, understand what's going on. Whether you want to be a part of it, you want to be outside of it, I don't know. I don't care, fellas. But when you understand what it takes to get her to trust you, you just apply that. What you do with it afterwards, that's your fault. That's you. Because if you get her to lose your trust because, hey, now you're so soft, or now you're really, really, really out in the streets and she can't trust you one bit, that'll be a whole nother story, okay? But you have to figure that out for yourself. Don't get to that point. You really just want to take it easy, be yourself, and be honest. Make it clear, okay? And I'm going to talk about strictly be honest, like I have Be Honest next after Make Your Intentions Clear. It falls into the same thing kind of, but I'll kind of like make a serious strategy type of thing videos. So for you guys, you watching at least until the end, you could let me know or just be on the lookout. I will definitely bring a lot more videos like that. And please like, comment, subscribe. But the serious thing is just going to be like what I just said. The Be Honest, we'll talk about it in a different type of video. Okay, fellas. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys.